One of the criticisms that will be laid against the ruling that you have made against the company is that you are confusing antitrust and privacy concerns. How do you respond to that?
Well, I think we don't, because if you look into the law and if you look into the economy, data is in fact a very important factor for market power. I mean, the whole internet industry is driven by data. The user pays by data because the services cost something to the user, that is data. So I think it is important that we as competition agencies, we look at the question, what kind of role does data play in this respect? And first of all, if a dominant company like Facebook is gathering data and processing it, I think we are obliged to look at the fact if this is done in line with the law or if there's an infringement of the law with regard to the collection of data. So I don't think there's any confusion. I think that belongs together.
But, Mr. Muntz, some would argue that with GDPR coming into force, that this is a case that should not have proceeded, that this should have been a GDPR issue.
Yeah, you can handle it under both auspices, probably. But in fact, we have a jurisprudence over here in Germany, a jurisprudence that says that if a dominant company, and we believe that Facebook is dominant with more than 30 million monthly active users, if such a dominant company is setting up illegal general terms and conditions, that this is also a competition issue, because the company is only able to do so because it is dominant. So if Facebook sets up, from our point of view, terms and conditions with regard to privacy that infringe the GDPR, that can also be a competition issue. This is the way we argue, and I think we have a good case here.
Will you then also go after Alphabet, Mr. Muntz? Alphabet tracks 80% of all page loads, while just every fourth website visit is tracked by Facebook.
Well, it's very hard to announce anything. I mean, for today, we are very happy that we have concluded our proceeding against Facebook. But I think one thing is obvious. What we have done today is quite a fundamental decision. So if we have similar companies with similar problems, of course, one could look at the Facebook judgment that we have taken today and look at the fact if there are parallels. But again, I'm not going to announce anything for today. We are very happy that we have taken this fundamental decision.
Now, are you finished with Facebook at this point, or will you continue to go after Facebook on other privacy concerns?
For today, we have finished. But what we are going to do now, we will be monitoring very closely that Facebook will really comply with the decision that we have taken today, because there's still a lot of work to be done. We have to take care that the user of Facebook services can take a very informed decision what is going to happen with his data. Facebook will still be able to combine all the data they gather from a single user under certain circumstances, for example, for security reasons. We will take a close look at this also. So I think the monitoring of the decision that we have taken today, that is still a lot of work that needs to be done.